Bae-Lin, that we can get back to, what's the explosion with Meoward, and make sure that Jimmy Rice Balls does not find, anything that would, incriminate us.
Are they paying attention to me? I throw an empty can at them.
We know that you are following us. We are discussing how to get out, quietly. Shh.
Yeah. Prisoner
I'm
with
the dimension. I could do that. And he'll cast Dimension Door again.
No. Oh, God.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. This checks out. A loud alarm goes off, alerting everyone within a mile of your location.
The criminal is here. The criminal is here and trying to escape.
Okay, fuck this. And I'm going to cast Word of Recall, which is a 6th level spell, but that's going to take me and 5 other creatures, i.e. my teammates.
Then we must make haste to the sewers.
Beings jump onto the building's roofs and say, "Halt! Who goes there?"
Anybody got a drink? Come on.
Also! You can see OC, your brother OJ, is running towards you. And as D-Tap starts to show you around, "Oh, we're having a paddle, because we just got a huge haul of goodies. If you like textures, please feel free." And they'll toss you a prescription pill bottle. You are certain that you can see Bae among all of them.
I really want you to come over here and show me how to use these vending machines.
Oh, it ain't you, Rux.
Yeah, it's me. Hey.
We need to get the fuck out of here right now. They killed a kid. They killed somebody. And I didn't like it as much as I thought I would.
Welcome to Roll Gay Roleplay, a real gay, real play D&D podcast. I'm Kris the DM, and I'm the allergy boy today.
Oh, yes. Hi, my name is Katie. I play Spectre St-Tite. And yep, it's allergy season. My air filters are working overtime today.
I'm Brandle. I play Bae, and Allergy, I barely know him.
No. My name is Tisha. I play Rux Baldacchino. And did you know that your AC in your car has a filter?
Oh.
It's not just your air filter. I didn't know that. And, I've worked on cars before, and I never changed my AC filter in my car in... I guess I've had it for 9 years now, and I've never changed it.
It's because you never looked at the Faduga lip and nubba muffin, and that's why you have to look under the.
I went somewhere to get my oil changed this time instead of doing it myself, and
you got your car changed by a man.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Yeah, and they were like, "Ew, look at this," and showed me, and I'm like, "Oh, that's disgusting." That's it. That's the end of my intro.
That's it. Hi. You may know me from hit TV shows such as Love and Marriage and Where the Wild Things Are. But today I'm coming to you as my most authentic self, Bree Vanderpump.
Oh, you rule.
And here I am once again. I'm torn into pieces. Amen.
Brought me back to middle school.
That's our intros. We're here. Now we have a question. And our question is...
Who would be the worst person to be stuck in an elevator with?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's just someone that farts a lot. Whether that's me, whether that's the other person.
I would say right now, thinking about it, it would probably be that kicker from the Chiefs that said that stuff about women's she found her full purpose when she became my wife and a mother. Because number one, I wouldn't have anything to talk to him about. And number two, I feel like he would be super judgmental, like the whole time we're in the elevator together. And it would just add discomfort on top of discomfort.
You're not a mother, so you haven't realized your full purpose.
Yeah, and he probably wears a lot of cologne.
I would say that for me, the worst person to be stuck in an elevator with is someone who's talking shit that looks like they can beat my ass because we're going down together. Yeah, so like if someone was like doing too much, usually like whenever I'm talking shit, I'm like I look around me if like you ain't gonna whoop my ass, so I'm gonna talk my shit. But like. If there's someone that looks like they're gonna whoop my ass, then I might close my mouth. But but then I know who I am, and if it looks like they're gonna whoop my ass and they're talking shit, no, I'm still going to put my hands on you because you're doing too fucking much. And yeah, we're gonna burn this elevator down together. So that's the worst person for me to be stuck on an elevator.
We have no idea of context of this, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna fight them. Whoever we're in the elevator with, I'm gonna throw hands.
I'm stuck in an elevator. We're fighting.
The context is someone that's in an elevator that's doing too fucking much.
Don't get me started. I mean, I'm just gonna say Trump. When we're recording this, we had like a debate. The debate had just happened. I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're both old enough to both be pissing and shitting their pants too. So
And that makes it,
It's literally elder abuse.
I definitely don't want to be in there with anybody that's pissing or shitting. I think, though, I would really prefer anybody over just being in it alone. I think being in there with just myself would be the worst thing. Because I would panic if I'm stuck in an elevator alone.
Trapped alone with your own thoughts.
Yeah, if someone else is there, then at least I can be like, okay, they're a little bit more panicked than I am, and therefore it'll calm me down. Or if they're calm, I'm like, okay, they're cool, so I can be cool. But if I'm alone, it's just going to be like me in a corner, shaking, rocking back and forth, pissing, farting, shitting.
Losing your religion.
Little chihuahua.
And see, that doesn't work for me. Let me tell you why. Because like I remember watching this one movie and the one bitch was doing too fucking much. She's just like, we're gonna die. Oh, you know that elevators have like limited oxygen supply. Oh my god. And she's like doing so much. And she's like the main one talking and like sucking up the oxygen in the room. Like, girl, I'm knocking you out.
I'm trying to find the secret hatch in the ceiling. That's what I'm trying to do. As soon as it's stuck, I'm like, I'll find my own way out. I got it, guys.
Bye. Farewell.
Yeah, let me figure out my own way out in an elevator shaft. That sounds so much better.
I wonder if that's true that elevators only have a little. I wouldn't think so.
It's absolutely not true.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay,
they do.
thanks,
I think that she
architect.
was like, I think that she was clearly doing too much. But if I'm kind of like trying to calm myself down and there's someone like fully panicking, that doesn't make me feel calmer. That makes me feel vengeful. So
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad that you work with children.
Any fear, if I can see someone else being a little bit more fearful than me, then I'm like, I'm fine. It's just like the same thing like when a plane hits turbulence, if the person next to me is kind of freaking out, I'm like, psh, I'm good.
Right. You're like, look at this guy.
It makes me feel better.
Yes, bitch.
But if everyone else is calm, I'm kind of like, oh, is that okay? Everyone's fine? Cool. Okay.
So I will be the one that freaks out.
Yeah, it's as long as there's somebody else that I'm fine, then I'm like, I'm not that one.
Wow.
I'm a little panicky in those situations. I don't like it.
Yeah. Because having anxiety about something happening is all fun in games until it actually happens. And you're like, oh, okay, so this is actually worse than I ever thought.
Right. Oh, we're living in this now. Great. No, I've prepared for this in my head so many times.
So all of my anxiety planning
Yeah.
has done absolutely nothing for me.
Right.
Wonderful.
All these worst case scenario plans that I have made in my head out the window.
Speaking of anxiety planning, we
Have an episode.
have a podcast.
We do. So we left off with Bae reunited with the detectives. So all four of you are now back together. However, you have decided that the agency is no longer safe for you to be in. It might have been if not for the huge alarm that you set off when escaping the prison.
Yeah.
But that's
not
what
a
that search
prison,
truck
right?
does. No,
It's
it was
just
the
a jail?
station. Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. It was just jail. So you're now on the run. You got OC back to the sewers, got Bae back from the sewers. And now you're trying to figure out where to go. Rux used their power of I know a guy, and that is where we are starting. So, since you're still in the sewers, you know a guy that is in the Blue District that is kind of close to the river. You know he's going to take you in. You have a friend who you know as a security guard. He is a very bribable security guard. He keeps his mouth shut, and he will definitely keep you safe. So you know this is somebody that you can trust. I'm going to tell you that right out of the gate, so that way there's no suspicions. This is now your safe house, okay?
I know that Kris is like,
Okay.
I'm telling you this 100% no hole. But I'm like, he's playing a little trick.
What's his name?
His name is Tire.
Tire.
Tire Iron, yes.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, I do know a guy. You're right. He put us up. We just got to give him a little bit of credit. And he's good for his word. He won't turn us in or nothing. So let me just get on the phone with them. And Rux calls Tire Iron. What?
Tire Iron.
What? Tire Iron.
I thought it'd be fun with all of your
Tire
accents to
Iron.
try and say that shit.
Tire. Oh, God.
Yeah, between you and Brandon, I thought that would be pretty fun. Right?
Okay. Yeah, Tire Iron. Tire.
This is fucking brutal.
Kris, say it again.
Tire Iron, yeah.
Like, Tisha, I'm sorry.
Is it?
Hey, it's my buddy, Tire Iron.
What?
Oh, my God.
That's totally the Chicago way to say it. That's Tire Iron.
It low-key sounded like you had like a little seizure.
I know. Fuck.
Good, the name works.
Christopher, you monster.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Mark was like, why Tire Iron? That's stupid. And I kept saying, I was like, because the way they're gonna say it, it's gonna be funny. And Mark's like, it's not.
Fool.
I'm enjoying it at least. All right, you've called up Tire Iron. It rings a couple times and you hear, yes.
Hey, Tire, it's your buddy Rux. Me and my associates need a safe place to stay tonight. Do you got us covered?
Of course, Rux. Anything for you. When you reach my house, you know where I live. Make sure you do the secret knock. It's 3 knocks, and then 2 taps, and then 1 more knock, and then a slight kick to the bottom of the door.
Okay, hang on.
3 knocks. Okay, all right. Hold on. You said 3 knocks, 1 tap,
Two taps.
2 taps,
One more knock.
1 knock, and then a
Kick.
slight kick.
And then a slight kick to the bottom of the door.
Slide to the right.
Take it back now, y'all.
All right. Thanks, buddy. We'll be there post haste.
All right. How many air mattresses should I set up?
4.
All right. That's good. I have a dozen.
It's a lot of air mattresses.
Okay, guys. I got us a place to stay. Do you want to just head there now?
I mean, I don't think we have many other options. We can just hang out in the sewer, but SD is kind of gross.
So we go to Tire Iron's house.
Okay. The house is completely, all the windows are completely covered with either curtains or some type of boarding. There is a dark truck in the yard that has a broken taillight, and one of the tires is on a jack. And this house is located just off of the small river that's coming off of the big sea within the city. This is a very low part of the map, even maybe lower off the map than I've actually made, since Tire Iron would like to be as far away from the city as possible. Okay, you reach the house. You see the door. It has a no trespasser sign, a no solicitors sign, and a no Girl Scout sign.
Get wrecked, Girl Scouts.
All right. I'm just gonna do the secret knock, and then hopefully they'll just let us in. And Rux does the secret knock.
Yeah. What does Rux do? Go for it. Give me the whole thing.
All right. Rux walks up to the door and knocks 3 times, taps with a pinky paw twice, knocks 1 more time, and does a slight kick at the bottom of the door.
Beautiful. After the kick, you start to hear different metal noises of unlockings. 7 total. Click, 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 click. And suddenly the door will open up just a little bit. And Tyre will say, please come in, hurry. Don't let the nanobots inside.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right, guys, come on.
All right, so as you enter Tire Iron's house, the interior is just shelving of long-term food storage, water purification systems, medical kits. There is a door on the floor that has been opened up with a ladder leading down, and Tyre will say, your beds will be down there. Feel free to get changed or whatever you need. I can set up some food if you need it, and I have gloves of scotch for everyone.
Wow.
What is your name? Rex keeps sounding rude.
My name is Tire Iron. It's nice to meet all of you.
Tower Iron.
Yes, I'm named after my father.
Hey, that's what I said, Dern.
Tower Iron.
How low can you go? Can you go down low?
What does he look like?
Tire Iron is a human man. He's got long gray like salt and pepper hair, with a full like Van Dyke beard, long pointed tip on it, mustache, and a little tiny like jazz beard under his bottom lip.
Jazz beard.
I don't know if that's what it's called. That's what my dad always called it.
A jazz beard.
His eyes are really dark and sunken in too. Like he doesn't sleep too well. Face is pretty like weathered and wrinkled. But he's like more like musculature than anything else. Like not a power lifter or anything. Just that he's a very toned person. Clearly does a lot of the stuff around his house himself.
Kegel, you're gonna have to stop Lin from like fucking this man. Like, no offense.
Like also Shannon.
Y'all are just collecting numbers.
I don't know if I've ever wanted to fuck a Doom prepper.
I don't know. A little bit of Y2K, you know, it gets the inching revving. You know?
Can everyone roll perception for me, please?
We gotta repopulate the earth, baby.
The one thing I did not buy in bulk is condoms.
Idiot.
No.
I got 16.
13.
10.
Rick's got a nat 1.
Oh God.
Who was my 16? Lin?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you're looking around the room, the walls also have some like maps and different survival guides on them. There's also a wall that is completely like red string conspiracy theories.
Incredible.
There's also security systems throughout the house. There was cameras you didn't even notice from the house. Actually, you can see looking at the cameras that the broken taillight in the truck is actually just a camera.
Oh.
Cool.
Also, you see, Lin, you specifically see a TV on that is currently muted, and it is a news report of what is happening in the city.
Okay. What is going on in the news? Do you mind if I actually turn on the television? There was an explosion, and I want to know what is, happening.
Oh, of course. Part of me assumed that is why you are here. It's not often you call for a safe place, Rux. I hope everything is fine, but let me turn on the TV for you. The picture behind this news report is thick black smoke billowing into the sky. 2 buildings. As this news report's going on, it's talking about catastrophe in the city. 4 are dead. Several are injured after a raging fire has let loose in the city. You can see a local pharmacy with its large glass windows completely shattered. There's still crackling fire inside. And you see next door to that is an electronics store known as Securities and Things in a roaring inferno. Unfortunately, Meoward's shop is currently on fire.
Wow. Meoward's shop is on fire.
Hey, the inspector, looks like your boyfriend's shop is on fire.
Oh, we're not dating, per se. We are just...
Hey, you hear that, Tire Iron? The inspector already has a boyfriend. So, the inspector's taken, but I'm not, so... Wow, just throwing that out there, Dad.
Do you know that meme about I don't understand why Interview with a Vampire is just all these bottoms fighting over this one unemployed top? Huge vibes of what? It's not exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. My very close friend, Meoward, his shop is on fire. That's so alarming. Maybe I can, call from a untraceable number, public phone.
Should we not go investigate ourselves?
I mean, we just got here. I would love to just sit down and think for a
But
second.
that's a person that has gotten us like so much security for our home. I think we should do our due diligence and at least go check on them.
I think that you are volunteering. Yes?
You know what? I am, because I can teleport to places.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but can I take a shower first?
Oh, are you coming with me, Rux?
I mean, what are we doing? We're just gonna go check on Mallard?
Yeah, we have to go check on Meoward and then make sure that they're okay.
If you would like to call somebody, I have an untraceable phone right here.
Oh, that's so
Oh, wow.
convenient.
Thanks, Dad.
Of course. And Daddy is preferred.
Oh no.
Okay.
Or tire iron, both work.
1 second. I am just seeing if I have any augury. Specific course of action. I want to cast augury. Or
Okay.
augury. I don't know.
Sure.
It's a second level divination spell, essentially by casting some other divining tool. I don't think Lin would have gem inlaid sticks or dragon bones.
I don't know. You got a lot of
It's
pockets.
just a deck of cards.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
It's just a deck of cards. It's not an ornate cards.
say.
It's just a deck of cards.
I was supposed to say because Shannon fully used planar binding incorrectly, so you're fine.
Okay, fair enough. Just regular cards. I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that I plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So what I'm planning on doing is going to Meoward's place. Okay?
Okay.
Is that wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results, or nothing for results that aren't anything good or bad. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as casting of additional spells or the loss of gainer of a companion. If you cast the spell 2 more times before completing the next long rest, there's a 25% chance that they are random.
Okay. So if you go and investigate security and things.
Going to the store, I think, is what the course of action is. Because talking to Meower, we can talk to him on the phone. Going to the store is what I want to know about specifically.
Okay. So going to the store, you are going to learn a little bit more about the people that were injured, a little bit more about the people that were killed during this, and you will have some insight into the Hellmoth in the background of the newscasting.
Ooh.
Okay, because we as people don't know that.
Yes, and it looks like the news is intentionally trying to crop the Hellmoth out of it.
Oh, I bet tire iron's all over that.
I would recognize that thick backside everywhere.
Okay. Would you mind if I, borrow that phone? They're not giving us the names of the people who are dead, right?
No.
Okay.
Of course. Here it is. And I'll hand you a, old school brick phone.
I love good technology. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah. And Lin is going to give Meoward's. I have his cell phone number. I have his personal phone number, right? I don't have
You do.
his. Yeah, I'm gonna give his personal phone number a call.
Okay. It immediately goes to voicemail.
Okay, that is not a good sign. And that has not happened before, right?
No, that has not happened before.
Okay, so I think something may be up with Meoward. I really hope that they are not dead. They are one of the people, that is one of the person who are dead. But I'm not getting good sign. Getting good sign that I will learn something if I go to Lin is looking at this random assortment of cards from everyone else, but he can understand that as what Kris provided in that reading. We will learn about the people who are injured but are dead. But
I can probably just tell you about that.
oh, okay.
Also, I think Malwood has depression because I got a pill bottle that was. But the good people burned down. Oh, sorry. Wow. Can you cover your ears for a second?
Oh, of course. Let me put on my tin earmuffs.
Oh, God.
This was fully done by good people. I was there. They wanted pills at the burn down. A lot of stuff. I tried to stop them, and then they killed a child with a breathing tank.
You mean to say that you were in a part of this fire?
I saved the security guard. I tried to stop them.
Okay, so you and your Goo family went and burned down a pharmacy?
Yeah, it seemed like they wanted to rob the pharmacy at first, but it went downhill.
We can get into the morality of this situation later. But can you tell me, Bae, what did they take?
Pills? Oh, and candy. Does anybody want some critters?
No, I don't want crittles. I want you to tell me specifically what they took.
Actually, I'm famished, so I'll take a couple if you got.
Do you know? Hey, Rux, they do things to you. Don't.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just
it
candy.
ain't just
No.
crittles.
Okay, all right.
There was one for rice balls that was sleepy. There was one for applesauce that was sad. And there was some more that I don't remember.
And so you mean to tell me that the plasmoids in that village in the sewers, they all have these pills?
Yeah, they call them candy, which I thought was disorienting because there is candy.
Do these pills, when the plasmoids take them, do they have any adverse or side effects that are different from what the pill bottle prescribes?
I mean, I don't know the full details, but I know that every time I take the Benadryl, I get sleepy. So that's probably a different side effect.
Thank you. So, hey, Lin Spectre, I think that Meowert might be. I think we should go visit.
Okay. I think that we need to be very, very careful.
I think Meowert's he's not a small child with a breathing tank, right?
No.
I think it's probably fine.
Okay, but there's still one other person. And, there are other people who are injured, and that may be Meoward, and Meoward does have Food last name. And, I'm not saying that he is not completely free of suspicion, but, at least we will know more if, Meoward is alive and not dead. Right? Right? Am I wrong?
I mean, what can we do for him now?
If he is dead, we can plan his funeral.
I mean, I think, can revive dead people.
Well, it depends on how long. Mallory's been dead.
Yeah, or I can at least speak with them if they are dead. Well, that would be really grim.
I also can speak with dead, so if you do not feel comfortable speaking to your boyfriend, you hear that, Tire Iron? The inspector's boyfriend.
Still have my tin earmuffs on, but I can read lips.
Yes.
Of course you can.
Then I will go above and beyond myself to speak to Lin Spector's significant other.
Okay. Do you know what I can do? Let me see. I don't need to take a long rest after this because I am running out of spell slots fast. But I can send my eye with you.
And my axe.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. I will be fine. We have cell phones in this day and age, not like the French. So I think that we will be fine.
Are you sure you don't want my little eyeball to come along with you?
I think that I will be fine. And also, if Meoward is dead, I don't want you to be traumatized.
I really appreciate that. That's my close platonic friend, Meoward. Okay, maybe not so platonic, but my friend Meoward, I really do not. There's been a lot happening, and I just need time to think, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Rux, we shall depart.
Okay, I guess. Hey, Bae, can you do me a salad and do a thaumaturgy on me or something? Clean me up a little. I stink. Okay?
Yeah.
I smell bad.
A Bae cast. Oh, just prestidigitation, clean up a little bit, and then add like a scent of blue raspberry.
Oh, nice. Thanks, bud. It's good to have you back. I missed you around here.
Glad to be a portable dry cleaning service.
Oh, don't you have to cast? Well,
No,
It's a
Oh, okay.
trip.
Okay. In that case, I am casting resistance on both of you as well. So once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to a saving throw. You can roll it before or after. So just real basic cleric shit.
Why, thank you.
Just in case, please make sure to give us a call when anything happens, and please stay safe.
We will do our best. All right, Rux Baldacchino, hip hip hooray, and we shall go off.
Okay. Do I need to go seaming again or something?
These streets ain't safe for you. So, yeah. Let me seam you up, and
These streets ain't safe for you. That really got me.
I wiggle my hands and say zimzalabim.
Okay, and while Rux decides what they want their appearance to be, the listeners and I are going to head to the gay agenda. This is the Gay Agenda, and first, I just want to take a moment and remind everybody that we are taking a week off next week, so the next episode will be coming out on July 24th. Just a little mini break for me to catch up on some episodes, but if you cannot wait until then, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/rollgayroleplay, where next week, Jonathan takes over as the DM for a 2-part adventure involving Lin, Spectre, St-Tite, Rux Baldacchino, and Anna Meek. There is also a poll out on our Patreon right now that will reward one or more of the players if they can solve the mystery of Submarine's identity. I am going to give the players one chance right before the reveal of their identity to guess who is behind all of the murders in Soul Quest City. Okay, not all of the murders, because I didn't do everything, but all the ones that I planned. Anyway, if someone can guess the real names of the entities behind this entire story, they deserve a reward. And the poll on Patreon will determine what they get. The poll is very tight right now. There is only one vote separating all 6 of the choices, but we have a few weeks to go, and we don't even know if they're going to get it right. We'll see. But if they are clever enough to figure it out, if they've spotted a clue along the way, or maybe they put the real pieces together, they saw the actual clues, not just the hidden ones that I've left the whole season. I have a feeling someone is going to figure it out this season, and I think they deserve a reward. So head to our Patreon, vote on that poll, help us out, and reward at least one of our players. And if you want to talk about the show, if you want to join our game nights, or you want to share your theories to assist the cast, you should join our Discord channel. The link is in the episode notes, and it's also on our website, rollgayroleplay.com. We have a spoiler section on there where you can chat with many others who are caught up with the show. I am not saying by any means that the cast needs your help, though, okay? There have been a few conversations among the cast about potential suspects, and the theories are pretty divided right now. In fact, 2 or 3 of them seem fairly confident in their current theories, even though they haven't fully shared their theories with each other, nor do their theories match each other's. And actually, with what they've uncovered in upcoming episodes, by the month end, I think their theories are all going to change. Finally, before I get you back to the show, if you have not already, leave our show a 5-star review on your preferred podcast platform. It is the way to help out our show. It gets us to more listeners, and it keeps us on the charts. Thank you so much. Now let's get you back to the show.
Okay. I am, you said 1 foot shorter, as small as I can get?
Yes.
Okay. Look like a 1 foot shorter, completely bald, half human, half Mulan. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
With a green vest and green pants and a tattoo on my bald head.
Any accessories?
High fashion.
Yeah, a whip
And a nene.
And a bucket.
and a bucket.
Ah, you look like the person of legend from my great-great-great-grandfather's legacy. Let us.
I thought this might be a good, disguise here.
Love it.
Ah, very well. Then, come,
Okay.
Rux.
Oh,
But wait, what should we call you since? Yeah.
what would be a good name for me? I think
Tom Ford.
Tom Ford. Okay, sure. Tom Benjamin Ford, but you can just call me
Tom.
Benny.
Hey.
Yes. Well then, come, Tom Benjamin Ford Benny.
Okay.
Button.
Powers, Benjamin Button Powers.
Oh shit! I think that you're another child of mine.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we have a white they them. This is my child.
All right, so it's Rux and Shannon. Oh, Rux as Benny and Shannon making their way to the scene, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And during that time, if I guess Lin and Bae can, the whole time, Tire Iron will be going over his conspiracy board with the two of you to explain how the nanobots came to existence, how aliens control everything, how lizard people live in the sewers, and how Hellmoth is not only real but causing true destruction in the city.
Okay, what do I have to roll to prevent from being convinced by this?
I think it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, because literally this is gonna... Me, Katie, in real life, is really susceptible to this shit.
Katie is going down in that basement, yeah.
I know. Katie's going down in that basement. I got a 20. It's not a nat 20, but I got a 20. Good.
Okay, yeah, you can pick some holes in it at least.
But I'm not saying that to him.
Bae's looking for conspiracies about gluten-free.
Oh!
Ooh,
Gender fluid?
smart.
Whatever.
Roll investigation for me.
I got an 8.
Okay. So he actually, what you can find is that there are crates of gloves of gender fluid along the shelves.
Excuse me, Tao, can I ask you about this glove of gender fluid?
Of course. What would you like to ask me about?
Are you a big fan? Are you a collector?
Oh, I am a big fan. I believe that when doomsday comes, we will need energy, and this is a perfect amount of energy. Not to mention the sewage in there helps the body, the immune system, work better.
Oh, I was going to tell you there's sewage in it, but I guess, okay.
Oh, I have run my own tests, and I believe it is truly for the greater good that humans should eat shit.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
If you look at my food pyramid here, you can see that shit is the second level.
yeah, I thought it was weird it was so large of a portion of the food pyramid.
Well, of course, you have proteins first, and then shit. Then you have your roughage and vegetables, which will turn into shit. And then you have your sweets at the top, which will, of course, turn into shit.
Okay.
Do you know about Envy? Do you have any information about Envy?
Oh, that vile creature. Absolutely. That is a dangerous, dangerous being, and I would never go near it. That is why I support the That is why I support the gender fluid factory with all ounces of my being. And he's like looking up in the corners of the room.
Now, I may just be a simple country conspiracy theorist.
That is my opinion on Envy and the gender fluid factory. They are great and everything about it.
Oh,
Is
okay.
that a room in the basement like lined with like lead or something? Like,
Oh, it's like all foil, baby. All
Oh.
foil.
It can't be. He just looked around like there's mics in there that he didn't put.
You're not in the bottom room, you're in the top room still.
Oh.
Can we talk about this on the bottom room?
Of course. What bottom room? I have no bottom room. And he like
Oh,
starts moving his head towards the ground. Cool.
I'm tired. I'm gonna go lay down. Could you show me the bedroom?
Of course. I have all 10 air mattresses set up in the bedroom. I only need 6 more people here, and then my cult is complete.
We'll talk about that later.
He will show you downstairs and into the room. And it is like the whole floor is just air mattresses. They're like butted up against each other. You're basically walking on a little like air trampoline now.
I love this.
Yes. And he will start dishing any conspiracy theory you want to talk about.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Mostly an MB interview. Tell him that we met MB and may have set MB free.
Oh, if you set him off, the only way to stop him is to kill him.
And how to do that? How to do that?
Yes, I believe I have some of their known weaknesses and immunities that I can give you so that you will not make mistakes when you reach them next time.
I would love that.
Okay, so they're going to list off the immunities and resistances and what's the word for something when it's a double damage? Opposite of resistant.
Oh, weaknesses?
Yeah, they're weaknesses. Thank you. So they're going to list all of that to you. I'm going to send it to you because I'm going to have to type it out. I'm not going to just read it off to you right now because it's a lot.
Nice.
Yes, and you're also going to find out their hit points, which you should know that already, but I'll send that to you as well. While Tire Iron is dishing about NB and giving you all this, we're going to go to the surface. Not the surface. Well, I guess it is the surface. You're kind of on the lower deck right now. We're going to follow Benny and Shannon into the scene. So I'm assuming you're going to be outside of the building, or are you teleporting directly into this burning building?
We are outside the building.
Okay. So can you both roll perception for me?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Jeez.
24.
8.
Oh, Tisha, what are your rolls today?
1 and 2. That's all I've rolled today.
Oh no! All right, well then, Shannon, you got a clear head on this. Maybe Rux, the changing body is getting you a little bit. The smell of the char and like burning plastics in the air, it's getting up in your snout, your nose.
Yeah, I'm cold.
Mm.
Significantly less air.
So you can see the pharmacy and the security and things. The pharmacy has its windows shattered out of it. There's still some crackling fire inside. But next door, the securities and things is still, part of it is in a roaring inferno, like the far back corner is. There's still some sparks going on in there as well. You can see some EMS personnel tending to injured. You see one ambulance speed off of the scene, lights and sirens on as soon as you get there. There's also a crowd of onlookers being kept at bay by authorities. And in the sky, there is a 20-foot hellmoth hovering over just behind the alley, like just behind the buildings. Hellmoth is hovering, but not doing anything.
Tanya Harding, if you could carry me to the Hellmoth.
Yes. Tanya Harding will do like a little samba, a little hip shake, a little foot movement, and then grab Shannon and shoot up into the air and get you start moving closer to Hellmoth. The sounds of the wings, you can hear it. You can kind of smell the mothy insect scent of Hellmoth. But as you're going up to Hellmoth, it doesn't seem to register or even look at you as you're moving towards it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go to the Hellmoth and say, hey, did you have anything to do with this fire?
It continues to just kind of hover, floating up and down a little bit.
Okay, then I am going to go close enough to touch it and then tap its shoulder. Excuse me, Mr. Hellmoth. Did you have anything to do with this fire?
As soon as you try and touch it, your hand goes completely through it. You realize that it is not real.
I immediately come back down and I tell Tom Benjamin Ford that Hellmoth's not someone is casting illusion magic. Someone is making a mockery of this situation.
Oh, okay. Interesting. They were the goo people, remember? The goo people really just did chaos, and so it's just chaos magic, I think, and I don't know, maybe they thought it would be funny. They're really weird like that.
Shouldn't we stop? Sure. I don't.
You want me to make it go away?
Is that necessary? You know what? No, we came here for Meoward. Do you have any magic that can put out fires?
I can dispel magic.
I think that would be great.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I cast dispel magic.
Okay.
On the magical fire.
Yeah, it's going to require a roll because this was a very high spell.
Was it? What was the spell?
I think it was a 6th level, actually. It was right before Katie became level 20, so it wasn't a 9th or 8th. It was a 6th level spell.
All right. So if it was a 6th level spell, then it would be 16, and I got a 23.
Beautiful. Okay, then you see Helmoth just disappear from existence. You have successfully dispelled the magic.
No, yeah, it wasn't Helmoth. It was the fire.
Oh, the fire? I'm sorry. The fire is a real fire.
I thought it was a magical fire.
Yeah, but the electronics then lit on fire.
Like some of the fire flames are fake, but a vast majority of them are real. Like the fire is just spread.
Yeah, like it started off as, then explosions of electronic devices went all throughout the store. So now there's actual real fire on this. So all the fake fire is gone, but there's still a real fire happening.
Yeah, that's all I got.
But is that an area, or is it just a specific magic thing?
It's a magical effect.
Okay. Yeah. Then there's still just some electronics and sparks happening from inside the building, but the majority of the big fire is at least gone.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I really got. I don't have anything water or nothing like that. Maybe we could go find buckets of water somewhere. I have a bucket. We could, if we have water, there's the river, right? I could go run to the river and then run back. And
I think a fire truck's gonna come in and help you guys out at this point.
maybe we can talk to somebody and see if if anybody saw Meoward or.
Or we can go into the fire and the flames and go save Meoward ourselves.
Are you going into the building with the flames?
I think I am, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Aura of Vitality. So healing energy radiates from me, 30-foot radius. The aura moves with me. I can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including myself, to regain 2d6 hit points. So I'm gonna cast that.
Okay. Can you both roll stealth for me as well?
And you have that resistance.
Oh my gosh!
You can add 1d4 to it.
That's not gonna help. I rolled a nat 1 and I have a -1, so 0.
It could be a
I don't think
4.
4. I don't think that.
24 to stealth. Rux, I think I should go this one alone.
Okay, but I have this aura and everything.
Should have cast non-detection on you.
I think what's going to happen is that Shannon's going to be able to successfully make their way into securities and things without being noticed. However, Benny is not. Benny's going to cross that little yellow tape, and one of the officers is going to come over and say, hold on, no, stay back. We've got it covered. We're the authorities, not you.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to heal people. I have this thing, and then Rux Benny casts or uses a bonus action to give 2d6 hit points to the officer.
Oh.
See, doesn't that feel nice? I figured I could maybe walk through, and if there's anybody in there, I could just do boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Have some healing, have some healing, have some healing. And then maybe it could save some lives, and isn't that what we want ultimately?
Well,
anyway?
If you can do that, why don't you roll persuasion with advantage? Yeah. Since you healed him, you've at least proven that you can do this.
All right. Dirty 20. Sorry. I forgot to change my settings on my
It's all good.
browser.
Dirty 20 though?
No, actually 28.
Oh, okay. That's way higher. Perfect. So, what you can do is we've got a triage area with some people that have been injured or burned a little bit if you want to help them out, but we'll take care of the ones that need to head to the hospital. We already got 3 over there.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so they'll show you over to a triage area where there's about 5 different people there, various degrees of burns. One of them has a couple pieces of glass in their face and hands. You see 2 of them. One of them is they are 2 minotaurs, one mother and one child are there as well. Both of them have some burns on their arms.
Do I see Meoward?
You do not see Meoward among the injured here, no.
Hi. And Benny will give healing to all of them.
Oh,
Has anybody seen a cat meower applesauce? It's the owner of security and things.
yeah. The child and the mother will both raise their hand a little bit. The Minotaurs.
Yeah, you horny guys.
Yes, we ran into the security store to protect ourselves. We were first in the pharmacy when the fire started, and that poor man in the security store was taken to the hospital.
Oh, do you know what was wrong with him? You think he's gonna be okay?
He was trying to rush us into his back room to save us when a second explosion happened in the store. He took a lot of damage, I think. He fell to the ground, and we were able to escape, but they had to come in and pick him up off the ground.
Oh, you didn't pick him up yourself? You know, like help him or nothing
Maternal
like that?
instinct said I protect my child first.
Oh, huh. Interesting. I wonder if I would have done that. How well you would be doing right now. Or if Marod would have done that. But, cool. All right, here you go. Here's some more healing. Hope it feels better. Great. Bye.
Thank you so much. Shannon, we're going to go into security and things now. You are in a burning building. The smell of burning electronics is just all up in your nostrils. Would you like to roll investigation while you're in there, I'm guessing?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
11.
Okay.
You can add your D4 to that if you want.
I sure do.
I think we should, yeah.
15.
Much better. Okay, good. The once roaring inferno is now just a few sparks here and there. All of the devices seem like they are damaged after this fiery spectacle. The once neatly arranged row of gadgets in the display window is now just an indistinguishable pile of melted plastic and metal. You can tell the fire was pretty relentless in here. There is a huge explosion area in the top corner, the far back corner of the building, and you can just kind of see where it all traveled from there. It looks like everything in here was just completely destroyed. And as you're going through, you can see that there was like burnt. There's also a smell of burnt like skin and hair in the air. You can tell that there was something bad that happened in here for sure. But no meoward.
Okay, we're in it. So I'm going to cast Big B's hand. And now I have a large hand that can move things for me so I don't get burned.
That's good. All right, are you like really like going through the whole building then?
I sure am.
Okay. So here's what you're gonna find. There is definitely no more people in this building, so you can say that this building is at least clear. But something else you notice is that in the back room of the building, somewhere you haven't been before, there is like a full bedroom kitchenette set up. So you can think that Meoward probably also lived in this place as well as worked here.
Okay. All right. So to me, that sounds like there's a high chance that Meoward was harmed in this.
Yeah, between what you and Rux know, I think that's a very fair assumption.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave. Although I do think I should at least look for Meoward's remains.
Let's do one more investigation.
Oh shit! All right. 10.
Yeah, we're gonna say there are no remains in this building that you can see.
Okay. Well. Okay. Damn it! I have things that can literally save dead people. Okay. Well. Seems there is no Meoward here. Shannon Powers, as I talk to myself. So we shall depart. And I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Are you going to meet back up with Rux then outside?
Yes.
Okay. Rux and Shannon, you can exchange the information that you now know. Both of you can confirm that there was, obviously some damages, some injuries happening inside the shop. Meoward was taken away in an ambulance, and they were unconscious when taken away, or on the ground at least. So what do you do with that information now?
I go back to a tire iron and rub it in Lin Spectre's face. That would be terrible. No. Rux, I think that do we know who caused these fires, Rux?
I
The
mean,
plasmoids.
yeah, the plasmoids caused the fires. It seems like Meoward tried to save a mother and child, and then got himself hurt in the process, and is in the hospital. But we don't know how he's doing.
Let's head back to Tire Iron's home.
Oh, I thought we were already there. Sorry.
No, we're still outside.
Oh.
Let's head back to Tire Iron's home. I think Bae has some explaining to do.
Yeah. Oops. I didn't mean to use that voice out here in public.
I meant to call you Tom Ford.
Yeah. I just forgot. But hopefully nobody heard, and it's not like my voice is, something that people remember.
So
It definitely didn't come up in evidence. No.
Okay, yeah. That's all I found out. And you said the hell moth is fake?
yes, I think it was created by the plasmoids.
Huh. Yeah. Do we want to go check at the hospital, or do you want to just go back to Tire Iron?
I think the person that should check at the hospital is an inspector, so yes, we should go back to Tire Iron.
Okay. Yeah, let's go back to Tire Iron.
Great. You can travel back. I know you have a fast travel thing, right? Yeah, then you use your portcullis and travel back to Tire Iron's house. When you reach there, you can hear the voices from down in the bed area. A little ladder down, Tire Iron, Bae, and Lin are talking, and Tire Iron is just continuing his rant. It's just a garbled string of connecting different theories that don't really quite make sense, but you're not going to stop him from talking at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to be the Baron of bad news. The bearer of bad news.
The Baron.
The Baron. Like the French. Oui. Meoward is in the hospital.
Oh, really? He's in the
Yes.
hospital? Okay.
You should make haste to the hospital to check on Meoward to ensure that their wounds are not fatal. I could not find anything in their store, but I do know that there's a possibility that they may have been maimed in the accident. The arson, the burning. Bae, you need to tell us what happened.
Flames on the side of my face.
Yes. I too know that quote from the French.
Okay, but it sounds like there was a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people. It's only 2, but that's still 2 people who are dead, and Meoward is hurt, and there's more people who are hurt. And did you guys just blow up a bunch of stuff?
Not like us guys. One person had a lot of fire stuff, and they really wanted to do fire things. And I don't remember their name, but it's probably arson related.
The bitter irony of me causing the fire.
You're a monster.
I know. How could I? To my not quite boyfriend.
I'm glad the realization's kind of sinking in that this is your fault, Katie.
Yeah. Acting is so hard, y'all.
Yeah, I think that the news of Meoward being in the hospital is where we're going to end the episode.
Oh!
So now we have something we need to look into next time. And I highly encourage that the majority of you go to the hospital, as clues will be there.
Okay.
No.
Then we have to keep using seeming.
How long does seeming last, though?
8 hours.
Okay. So I think
Okay.
Benny can still be Benny.
Well, I know that Rux needs a nap. At least a short rest, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty low on spell slots.
Shannon has been using a lot of spells.
Got all my 3rd level spells left.
I have nothing. I have no 4th, 5th, or 6th level spells anymore.
Oh, yeah. I have 1 5th level. I used all my 6th level. Okay, I still have a couple 4th level.
So then we rest.
Yeah.
Okay. We will pick up next week right where we're leaving off. And until then, I'm Kris the DM. You can find me on all social media at Kris Drinks Lemonade.
I'm Tisha. You can find me hanging out in the Discord sometimes on the weekends.
I'm Brandle, and you can find me in Apple Podcast reviews when you leave a 5-star.
Ooh.
Randall just appears and says, "Thank you, dear traveler."
Yeah, I appear behind you.
Directly behind you. Hi, my name is Katie, and you can't find me online. I'm a ghost. I'm outside eating summer fruit.
Nice.
Melon.
And hi, I am Jonathan, and you can find me in the ethos.
Yes.
Love it. Thanks for listening, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
An RGRP LLC production. Music by Joe Barsanti.